Can only access 20% of our brain. This lets you access all of it.
It's not the super drug Bradley Cooper enjoys in the movie Limitless, so you won't be able to control time. But there is a pill out there that scientists say can boost your brain power with limited risk of short-term side effects.
It just keeps you awake and alert. That's it.
The drug is modafinil. That's the generic form of the more popular Provigil, and it was originally created to treat narcolepsy. Dr. Sanjeev Katare, the director of pediatric sleep medicine at NYU Langone Medical Center, says he prescribes it a lot.
Half a dozen times every week.
But for those who don't have to worry about falling asleep in the middle of the day, researchers say modafinil may actually make you smarter, improving your concentration, memory, and creativity with few side effects. Researchers from Oxford and Harvard compared 24 different studies testing normal sleeping people and found that most saw an improvement.
This is used by all kinds of people who need to perform at their best on particular times of the year or days.
Think CPAs during tax season or students during final exams. It's similar to Adderall, but targets a specific portion of the brain, limiting those side effects and lowering addiction rates. So we went down to Washington Square Park to talk to NYU students about the drug and find out if they've used it to boost their grades.
I mean, you're probably not going to believe this, but like actually just caffeine.
I'm good on my own, so I don't really need a boost.
Actually, yeah, I've heard a lot more of my friends talking about like getting these kinds of drugs and stuff like that to use. I think it's easy to get distracted nowadays, especially with like your phone and stuff. So it helps them, they say like it makes them focus.
Modafinil is not approved by the Food and Drug Administration for cognitive improvement, and long-term side effects still need to be studied. So in the short term, Dr. Katare says using the drug to study for a test could be compared to steroids in sports.
Just as in sports, we do not allow the steroids, the anabolic steroids to be used. Would it be unfair to say that those kids and adults who don't use it for a particular exam or whatever event do less better than the ones who use it? Are they at a disadvantage? I think these are ethical questions which will now come up once this drug has been seen to have effect on cognition and memory.
And Tamsin, this isn't a new drug that we're talking about here. It's actually been out since around 2003, and it has been used for fighter pilots in the Air Force to help keep them awake on long flights. However, we're just learning about these cognitive effects.
And how long have they been studying the cognitive effects of the pill?
So this study that we're hearing about now actually compared 24 studies. And the good thing about this drug is the fact that it doesn't come with the negative side effects. So think Adderall. It's not as effective as Adderall for focusing, but we don't have those negative side effects, those shakes, those headaches that come along with it. And that's because this drug is more focused.
But if we say, hey, I want something like that to keep me alert, keep me awake, make me a little bit smarter and sharper.
And who